Hi, Evan Pantazi here. I want to talk about Bunkai today. Bunkai means loosely translation or a process of integration, and it's been classically determined that it's a way to break down the kata and understand the kata moves. And there's three levels of the kata breakdown. The kata breakdown, or the Bunkai breakdowns, are the literal, which you have some calling something a block, and they use it to block. You have the deeper meanings, which is techniques when you bring them together, they form a better whole, like how to throw a person using a seemingly block motion or pattern or posture, and how it turns into a throw or a takedown or something else like a strangulation. These are the hidden techniques of Bunkai, or the hidden aspects of Bunkai. And then you have the secret level, and that's what Kyusho is all about. It's the secrets of the techniques in the katas themselves. Now, Bunkai can be good in the beginning, but Bunkai can also hold you back. Now, Bunkai, if you break it down into simplified tools and targets, are the way to go for learning a true Kyusho skill, because that's going to be more spontaneous in effect, more spontaneous in response when you need it. If you break it down, or you build it further, where you're doing an actual technique where a person throws punch A and you hit the target on this target, and then he throws that and you hit another target, then you're putting yourself into a pattern. Now, the problem with patterns is these patterns are not often duplicated in a real altercation. So if you're practicing a pattern that works great in the dojo, it's probably not going to work so well out on the street. The more simple the technique, the more singular the technique or the application, the more readily you're going to be able to work it spontaneously in a time of stress and need. The more complicated you make something by building it up, then the harder it's going to be to duplicate on under an actual stressful situation. So Bunkai is critical, but there's three levels that you got to understand. And the literal, the block this, block that, when you're learning a kata, great for a beginner. For a person that's a little higher level, they should be tested on the hidden applications, like the throws, the takedowns, the chokes, etc., the grappling applications, the multiple angle applications, and then eventually, once they reach black belt and above, they should definitely be getting the secret. Now, if you don't know the secret with the Kyusho, then it behooves you to go out and study the Kyusho, study the anatomy, study the physiology of the human body. And it's not that you have to go and get a medical degree. That's the hard way around it. That's the long way around it. Kyusho has been developed over many decades to be very simple, very practical. And that's what we're trying to help people with at Kyusho.com, here on YouTube, and the other sources that I'm trying to put together for you. So the Bunkai, again, has three different levels. You have the literal, you have the hidden, and you have the secret. Kyusho is where the secret level of Bunkai is. Thanks for watching.